Sometimes we live with the feeling that everything we do depends on us, that we have to do things right, that we can't make mistakes, and above all, that we have to make the right decisions. And constantly striving for that precision wears us out, makes us tense, and fills us with a lot of fear because we believe we might fail. But there's another way to be in this world, a way that's a bit lighter, more trusting, and focused on finding peace. And this way isn't about stopping action, but about letting go of the belief that we have to carry everything ourselves, because maybe we're not here to control it all, but rather to allow life itself to use us for something greater. When we let go of the idea that we have to know everything, solve everything, and do everything perfectly, that's when a new moment appears within us, a space where we no longer act out of fear, but from a divine guidance. And in that space, we can say to ourselves internally this phrase, "Listen closely, I am here only to be useful. I am here on behalf of the one who sent me, and I don't have to worry about what I have to say or what I should do, because the one who sent me will guide me. I am content to be wherever he wants me to be, because I know he will be there with me, and I will heal to the extent that I allow myself to be healed." And these words don't take away your responsibility, but they do lift a huge weight from believing that everything is under our control when it's not. Being useful isn't about forcing ourselves, it's about being available and saying, "Show me how to serve from love and not from fear." Because when we act from our inner guidance, we stop trying to prove something and start living by expressing something. We no longer speak from a place of wanting to defend ourselves, but rather from a place of sharing our clarity. We no longer work just out of obligation, but as a way to contribute with kindness. We stop moving from a place of anxiety and start to have direction. And when we have that certainty of direction and guidance, something amazing happens. We start to feel like we're in the right place, even when we don't understand everything. Peace doesn't come from having control over everything. It comes when we realize we're not walking alone. And with that trust, your life becomes simpler, lighter, and more aligned. Not because the challenges in your life disappear, but because you're no longer facing them in isolation, thinking you're alone. Now you know and are certain that you're facing them with the Creator by your side. Maybe you don't need to know for sure what you're supposed to do with your life. Maybe we just need to be willing to be guided and to be useful as a tool from a place of love, and trust that where we are right now is a sacred place. We're here for a reason, because when we stop living to control, we start living to serve a common good, in a divine collective coherence, which, well, harmony exists for a reason. And at that moment, without even realizing it, we begin to experience an internal healing process. Well, we'll leave it here for now. If you enjoyed this little reflection, don't forget to leave a comment or a like. I'm leaving you a playlist of meditations that might be helpful, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.